with a script that was originally written with a man who took the script that was originally written for Mustafa Ali on SmackDown Live and lasted over an hour in a gauntlet match, eliminating the likes of Daniel Bryan, the WWE Champion, Jeff Hardy, and Samoa Joe, respectively. What an amazing performance by Kofi Kingston in the Elimination Chamber. I just finished watching the Elimination Chamber a few hours ago, and let me just say that Kofi Kingston has proved that he deserves to be in the title picture. What an incredible performance by Kofi Kingston. And folks, I am not just saying this because of Kobe's um, because of his momentum he's had as of late, or because of the Gauntlet match Elimination Chamber. I've actually been a fan of Kobe cases for quite some time, but it couldn't have been a better position to be a Kobe fan than it is now. If you look on the left side of my screen, you can see I actually have a Kobe Kingston poster that I've actually had in this room since I was 10 years old. I've been a Kobe Kingston fan for a very long time. And let me just say that, Kobe Kingston has really proven at this point that he deserves to be in the title picture. Now, of course, everything he did on SmackDown was scripted for Mustafa Ali to do the exact same thing. But for him to do that and then do the same thing in an incredible performance that he had tonight in the Elimination Chamber, there is no question that he deserves to be in the title picture. For a moment, it had me on my feet when he became the last very person to be standing in that ring with Daniel Bryan. I had my heart beating and adrenaline because you knew that Kobe wasn't going to win, but you had that adrenaline rush and feeling that just maybe, tonight was going to be Kobe's night. The fact that he lasted as long as he did, this is the first time Kobe has ever been the last person to be in the Chambers match. As much Chamber matches that Kobe has been in, he has never been the last person left in the Chamber with the champion. That has never happened. And the fact that he lasted as long as he did in this match, you could just kind of tell the way that the match was set up that Kobe was going to be one of the last people, because when Samoa Joe had a Kakita clutch, he broke out of it, and then AJ Styles hit Samoa Joe with a phenomenal forearm, eliminated him. Then when AJ Styles tried to go and hit the phenomenal forearm on Kobe Kingston, Randy Orton hit him with the RKO from the ropes and eliminated him. So you could kind of tell by the way of how they did the match that that Kobe was going to be one of the last people, because after that happened, and Kobe ended up eliminating Randy Orton, in which I know in some of you guys' mind, it kind of brings you back to what he did at Survivor Series 2009 when he eliminated Randy Orton and actually became the sole survivor of that match. There is no question that Kobe Kingston at this point has really proven that he deserves to be in the title picture. And, I really hope this is not one of those one-off things where, he has all this momentum and they just don't really capitalize on it. This is the time now. It couldn't have come at any better time than right now to capitalize on this, to capitalize on this momentum that Kobe Kingston has. Kobe Kingston has one of the best momentums right now, and it is absolutely incredible. I mean, Kobe Kingston, it is nearly long overdue for him to be a WWE champion at least once. This man, has been in the company for 11 years, as he said, since 2008. Um, I actually thought he was in the company a little bit longer than that, but he's been in the company for about 11 years, since 2008. He, uh, you know, he He's won every title that there is to win except for the big one. He's won the tag team titles multiple times with the likes of CM Punk, with the likes of Evan Bourne when they were Air Boom, which was actually one of my favorite teams when they were grouped together, with the likes of R Truth, and with the likes of the current teenagers of right now, the New Day, 5 times. He's a 4-time Intercontinental Champion. He's a 3-time United States champion. He has nearly done it all, but the one thing that he has not done is win the WWE Championship. And I honestly, folks, can tell you that I don't think there's any other better time to do that than right here and now. Kofi Kingston, in the performance he had in the Elimination Chamber, has proven that he deserves to be in the title picture. 100%. What an incredible, incredible performance that Kofi Kingston put out tonight. It had me on my feet. It nearly had me thinking that Kofi was going to win. Even though I knew he wasn't, because literally, Daniel Bryan just changed that belt to look that way, and it wouldn't have made much sense for him to drop the belt after he literally just got it changed. But the fact that Kobe kicked out of that first running knee, it had me on my out of my seat, because I for sure, when he thought that when he hit him with the first running knee, Kobe was done. But the fact that he kicked out of the first running knee, and then the fact that he grabbed the ropes when he put him in the label lock, it really had me thinking that Kobe was going to win. And when he hit him with the Trouble in Paradise, that even more so had me thinking he was going to win. And the moment that I knew he was going to lose was when he took too much time from the top of the pod and he went for the splash, and Daniel dodged it. At that point, I knew that Kobe was done. But the fact that he was the last person, it kind of gives you that same vibe that it gave you back when Daniel Bryan was a heel in 2012, and Santino Marella was the last person that was in a match, and the crowd was living on their feet because they thought that Santino was going to win the match after he hit him with the Cobra, and then Daniel Bryan kicked out, and from there he put him in the label lock, and Santino tapped out. But the fact that Santino ended up being the last person in the match against Daniel, it was like a feel-good moment because no one expected him to be the last person in that match, and the crowd was really roaring loud for Santino to win, and Santino ended up tapping out. But see, that was a one-off thing, and they didn't really capitalize on that and really do much else with Santino. But with Kobe, this is one of those things where I really hope it's not a thing where, it's just a one-off scene and they don't actually pick up on this. I really hope they take this, what Kobe did, and they build upon it, and, they actually take the momentum he has and continue to push him, because this push that Kobe is getting currently is long overdue. This is, like I said, this Kobe is even better than the one we seen in 2009. And, a lot of people talk about how 2009 was like Kobe's biggest breakout year, but, it was short lived. It didn't last very long. I think with this one, they really need to take it and they really need to capitalize on it, and they really need to, take this to a whole nother level, because Kobe Kingston deserves to be in the title picture. There's no question that after his performance, he deserves to be in the title picture. Kobe Kingston, my God, my goodness, had an incredible performance in the Elimination Chamber, and I'm interested to see what they are going to do with Kobe moving forward. Kobe Kingston has always been an incredible athlete. He's had countless memorable moments in the Royal Rumble matches from 2012 all the way till now. He's always found some type of creative way to make sure that he doesn't get eliminated. Um, even in Battle Royal matches, he's found ways not to get eliminated. One of my favorite moments was in the very first Andre the Giant Memorial when he got thrown out the ring and he managed to keep his feet through the steps and managed to prevent himself from getting eliminated. That was one of my favorite moments of Kobe. Um, Kobe has always found some type of creative way to prevent himself from getting eliminated. Kobe Kingston has really, taken things to a whole nother level. Um, and even in Money in the Bank matches, he's come very close to winning in many of occasions. He got a very loud pop last year when he was in the Money in the Bank match. Kobe Kingston's, like I said, his push is long overdue. The man definitely deserves it. He definitely deserves to be talked about in the title picture. If there's anyone I think that deserves to face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania at this point, it's Kobe Kingston. Even if some people don't agree with me, you know, it's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but I do think Kobe Kingston has stepped up that much that he definitely deserves it. And I was thinking, don't get me wrong, Mustafa Ali is an incredible athlete, but for Kobe, he's been here much longer, and it's long overdue for him. It's long overdue. And if I was doing like a fantasy booking, the way I would book this is, maybe Mustafa Ali comes out and he doesn't turn heel or anything, but he's just kind of like a little bit upset that Kobe kind of took his place with the Elimination Chamber because of injury and everything, and he kind of says that he, should be the one to face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, and they kind of just have like a one-off match where Kofi Kingston faces Mustafa Ali at Fastlane, and whoever wins is going to face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. And you can have Daniel Bryan at commentary just watching the match. It can be like a really good match if they have against each other, Kofi Kingston and Mustafa Ali, and then Kofi Kingston could come out on top and challenge Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. If I was booking it, if I was doing a fantasy booking, that's exactly how I would book it at this point because that is how much I feel that Kobe deserves to win the WWE Championship at this point. I feel he deserves it that much to where they could actually do something where at Fastlane he could even fight for a number one contendership for the title because, like I said, it's very long overdue. I know some people think, oh, Kobe with all the stuff he's been doing lately with the whole pancake stuff with the New Day and stuff like that, with the corny acts they have to do with the New Day, that he's not serious enough of a competitor or that he's not deserving to be a WWE champion. But I mean, with the performance he had tonight, I would say otherwise. People are they're so stuck on looking at his character he's had with the New Day. But if you ask me, I think the New Day nearly saved his career because if he didn't get with the New Day, he probably would have got released from WWE because before he got with the New Day, it was getting to a point where they had literally nothing for him. Um, there was nothing for him at one point where he pretty much wasn't doing anything. Like his career was kind of going downhill after he had lost the after he lost his last United States title, his singles career just kind of went downhill. Um, and his last United States title, guys, that goes back to 2013. He has not even held a singles championship in over 6 years, which is sad. The last time he even held a singles title was 6 years ago in 2013. That just kind of shows you that Kofi Kingston's push is long overdue. The last time he was United States champion goes back to 2013. That was the last time he even held a singles title. So that just tells you his push is long overdue. Kofi Kingston, like I said before, has proven time and time again with the last two performances he had that he deserves to be in the title picture. Man, my feet was hitting hard when I had the feeling for sure that Kobe was going to come out on top, and he did not, but I was not ashamed. It's going to be interesting to see, like I said, if they're going to move forward with this or if this is just going to be one of those things where they just wanted Kobe to look good and they just kind of put him back as a mid-carder and he doesn't really do much. because I would love for them to actually push with this. I mean, when it came to Seth Rollins, when Seth Rollins started his whole momentum last year with the gauntlet match, that actually kept him getting stronger and stronger as the months went on. But I want to see them do that with Kobe. I don't want this to be one of those things where he does good in the chamber and then like they don't do anything with him and he doesn't have a big WrestleMania match. I really do think that this is Kobe's moment. What WWE tends to like to do is whenever someone is getting that cheers and they're getting that hype and they're getting over with the crowd, they like to bury them and they don't like to actually give them the push they deserve. And this is the perfect time to take that crowd's momentum, to take the reaction they're hearing, and to give Kobe the moment that he deserves. What a WWE Championship will do is make Kobe a Grand Slam. That's all he needs is a WWE Championship, and he will be a Grand Slam champion. Ladies and gentlemen, my God, my God, my God. An absolutely outstanding performance from Kofi Kingston. If you didn't believe that Kobe should be a WWE champion, or if you didn't think he was WWE champion material, and if you still don't think he's WWE champion material because of the whole New Day thing, well, either, in some cases you just could have people who hate on Kobe, or maybe after tonight you might think something different. Because I'll be honest with you guys, like I said before, I've been a Kobe Kingston fan for a long time, and this it couldn't have been a better time to be a Kobe's fan. He deserves this 100%, and I hope they capitalize on this because Kobe deserves to be in the title picture after tonight. An absolutely outstanding performance. Guys, I had to do a video about this. Of course, it's still a little bit hard for me to do WWE videos because of school, but I hope you guys check out the last WWE video I did that really no one watched that talked about 5 wrestlers that needs to retire this year. I think you guys should check that video out as well. Whenever I do like videos that's not reaction videos, I notice that they don't get a lot of views, which is kind of strange. But I hope you guys check that video out as well. So signing off, Raymaster Flex. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to do a little rant about Kofi Kingston Elimination Chamber. The overall Elimination Chamber was alright. I mean, the highlights for me was I didn't expect the Usos to win the tag team titles. I was happy that Finn finally won the championship for the first time in 3 years. I was happy for Sasha and Bayley that won the tag team gold. Everything else from there was just kind of whatever. But I wasn't happy about the whole squash thing that Ruby Riott had with, Ronda. That really was annoying to me. But for this one, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys another time. Peace.